episode of our popular video series, Incroyable Cuisine, an artistic approach to hot cuisine main courses. The festive season is just around the corner, and we would be getting busier by making our New Year hampers to be distributed to all our well-wishers. So today's episode will be my last episode of the season. So before I start plating today, I would also like to introduce you to my wonderful team without whom I couldn't have probably performed all these wonderful plates to you. So starting, we've got Chef Sushil Joshi. He's the photographer, he's the videographer, he is the man who probably gets me in front of you. Thank you so much, Sushil.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you all.
We then have Chef Sheila, who handles the training for our cruise liners. We do a lot of cruise training, and Chef Sheila is responsible to ensure that a proper training is delivered. Thank you, Chef. We have Chef Ankit Mathur. Ankit is a gold medalist during his college days, and he handles the basics for the craft course. He also assists me in providing training and job placements for our students. Thank you, Ankit. And finally, not the least though, we've got Chef Rajesh Gupta. Rajesh and me work together in ensuring that we give the basics of European cuisine to the first years. Later on, we also give them inputs on a la carte fine dining food for the final years. And then for the postgraduate, we go a little further ahead by teaching them molecular gastronomy, spa cuisine, and various different types of cuisines which have evolved. So let's start off today's plating, and I have not done any mise en place because being a last episode. So we are going to do everything live in front of you, and Chef Rajesh would also assist me while I am doing so. So we've got a salt crusted salmon. I'm going to start with the salt crusted salmon. So I've got rock salt, to which I would be adding egg white. Mix this up well. Now you can probably bake any meats if you would like to using this process, and believe me, the meat that comes out is absolutely tender, juicy, and it will just melt in your mouth. So try this weekend, and I'm sure you would just love it. I've got some Norwegian salmon, which I'm going to place it on top of my bit of salt, some lemon slices, dill and salmon is like husband and wife, so make sure you don't separate them. I'm going to cover this entire thing with the salt and then bake it in an oven at 170 degrees centigrade, probably for 10 minutes. So based on the meat that you're going to take, you would probably bake it for that time. I've already baked one and kept so that it will help us finish the plating faster. But this would go and sit in the oven now for probably 10 minutes. Rajesh? Yes, sir. Thank you. Right, so while the salmon is getting baked, we're going to make a nice salsa for you. And while I make the salsa, Rajesh is also going to pop some millets, right? Today's concept is superfoods. We are coming to the end of the year. We want this virus to go. Make sure you eat healthy. So while I make the salsa, Rajesh would pop the millet. So I've got pineapple, which goes in, some jalapenos, green chilies chopped, coriander. Can I have a spoon there, please? salt. And lemon juice. And that's the authentic way of making your salsa too. You need to grind it and allow it to rest for a while so that all the flavors get incorporated. The pineapple starts leaving out its lovely juices. I've also got some tomato and bell pepper, which I'm going to mix it separately because it's part of the plating. Otherwise, I would probably have put it in the salsa. So I've got my chopped bell peppers and chopped tomatoes. The lime goes in, and then a little bit of salt. So this stays separately. We'll leave it for a while. Keep the salt here. Okay, so Rajesh has already popped the pan, and I've got a nice, wonderful, lovely toast that I am probably going to make as part of my garnish. Can you just grind that salsa a little more? Right. So we've got a nice toast bread, which I am going to apply some mustard yogurt. Right? We're trying to talk about healthy, so I'm avoiding to use any butter on this. So yogurt, which has been strained, and then I've added some mustard, which I applied. The millets that have been popped. And I've got various other citrus elements. I've got kale, I've got some berries, I've got capers, I've got dill leaves, I've got some microgreens, cherry tomatoes, and I've got some pickled onions. And of course, edible flowers, which I would be putting it on top of my toast. I've already arranged one and kept so that we save some time. This is how your finished product is going to look. I'll just be placing my edible flowers here. Right. Okay, for the plating, our plating is going to be absolutely very, very colorful today. And they say chef is an artist, so I would probably be imitating MF Hussain today. Just like so. Okay. Probiotic yogurt. I've got some kale and spinach puree. I've got red pepper chew. I've got yellow pepper chew. I've got beetroot. Right? All this is what I will use it on my plate. We'll start off with the probiotic yogurt. Wonderful looking colors. And try to incorporate a lot of colors while you eat your food. Gives you all those required vitamins too. The last one going in, the beef. All right, now that we have colored our plate, looks lovely, right? I love it. Colors are just fantastic. All right. So we're going to take out the salmon now. Should have been done. Oh, yeah, I do that. Okay, so that's how your salmon would probably come in, and we would basically need to tackle this crust. There you go. Just scrape off that extra salt, and then I'm going to flake this salmon and then drizzle it with a lot of olive oil. I think Rajesh, can you help me do that? Yes, meanwhile, I will put my salsa onto the plate. Okay. So I've got this salsa. I'm just removing the juices so that it doesn't spoil the plate. A little bit of the pineapple, and then we've got the red pepper and tomato. Can you drizzle some olive oil too on that? Sure. Yeah. And again, a little more of salsa. So we've got this flaked salmon. I'm going to use my sweet potato mash. Made of army beans. Sour cream, the lifter, and a lemon slice. And then I finish it up. Lovely colorful plate, the end of the season, salted, showtime now. Once the plate goes on to the customer, we would probably flambe it. I'm going to use Jack Daniels, right? Rajesh, can I have a peg of Jack Daniels?
Sure.
Right. So there it goes. Jack Daniels flambed salted Norwegian Salmon with a lot of colors onto the plate, lot of health foods out there, which is going to ensure that you remain healthy. I sign off from you from today onwards. This would be my last show of the season. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish each and every viewer here a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We are all looking forward to 2021, and I'm sure we are all going to revive back. We are going to come back stronger. Till then, stay healthy, stay safe, and goodbye.